Breaking news, ESPN, Pete Thamel, Mike Gundy, the longtime successful head coach of the Oklahoma State Cowboys, has been fired. Welcome to episode 462 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football, and if you do us well, please subscribe to our channel, smash the like button if you like our content, share the video with your family and friends. As you all know, as you have watched this channel, Mike Gundy going into week number 4 was number 2 on the list, and we were going to have him number 1 on the list going into week 5, but it has happened. Mike Gundy is being fired. He has been fired as the head coach of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And again, breaking news from Pete Thamel, Chris Hummer. I know things have gone sideways for Mike Gundy, and there's some stubbornness there that's led to the Oklahoma State program falling behind. But firing the most successful coach in program history after 21 years on a random Tuesday ahead of week 4 is pretty brutal. And I think a lot of people agree with Chris Hummer. But on the other hand, it was going to happen. Eventually it was going to happen. If not this week, next week. If not next week, the week after that. Again, look at the incredible career of Mike Gundy at Stillwater. Look at that. 170 wins, 90 losses, a winning percentage of .654. That is tremendous. Just 3 years ago, Oklahoma State had won 10 football games. 5 years ago, 12 football games. Look at that record. The most successful head coach in Oklahoma State Cowboy history, and now he has been fired. Again, look, times are a-changing. We have a different college football landscape. You see long-time successful coaches struggling. Mike Gundy is struggling. Maybe it's not all his fault. Of course it isn't all his fault. But Oklahoma State needs a new leader. They need a new voice. They need a new direction. Mike Gundy very well could go off someplace and be very successful once again. But Oklahoma State, the great Oklahoma State Cowboy fan base, they want something new, and they deserve it. They've been given a lot of money to that program. Oklahoma State is going to be searching for a new head coach, well, starting today. And we have Peek Around the Corner. We usually wait 1 day or 2 days before we put out our Hot Board 1.0 for the new head coach for a new program that's looking for a new head coach. But today, well, we were ready for this. We knew this was going to be happening sooner rather than later. So we are delivering you the head coach Hot Board 1.0 list for the Oklahoma State Cowboys right now, right here. Let's do it. Number 3, we're providing 3 names on Hot Board 1.0 for the Cowboys. Number 3, Shannon Dawson, offensive coordinator for Miami. What is the interest that Shannon Dawson is going to have with Oklahoma State? If we don't know for sure here at Peek Around the Corner. That is the piece of the puzzle that we have not connected yet. If we knew that he had interest, he might be number 2 on the board. But for right now, we believe Oklahoma State would have interest in Shannon Dawson, Miami Hurricanes offensive coordinator who's been finding so much success. Transfer quarterback Cam Ward, look what he did. Transfer quarterback Carson Beck, look what he's doing with Carson Beck. Look at that offense. Look at who he can recruit. This guy right here is a hot commodity right now, and it's going to be even hotter after the 2025 season has concluded. Number 2 on the list, a former Oklahoma State assistant, Alex Golish, their current head coach of South Florida Bulls. We've got him number 2 on the list. Now, he's going to have a lot of interest, right? We've got him on the Virginia Tech hot board list, 1.0 board. But we got to have him on the Oklahoma State hot board list. He's been to Stillwater. He's been to Oklahoma. He knows the challenges at Oklahoma State. He also knows the advantages. Alex Golesh, number 2. But number 1 with the bullet. Number 1 with the bullet here at PATC. It's got to be Zach Robinson, the offensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons, the former quarterback of Oklahoma State. I think it was around 2006, 2007, 2008. I could be off a year or two. Great quarterback, great success in the NFL. And I think, well, we've been told that Oklahoma State is going to have him at the very top of their list. If not at the top, the second one, the third one. But there is great interest in interviewing Zach Robinson, seeing if he wants to come back to Stillwater to be a head football coach in the college football ranks. And in Oklahoma State would be the perfect spot for Zach Robinson. Again, number 3, Dawson. Number 2, Golesh. Number 1 with a bullet, PATC. Oklahoma State hot board list, Zach Robinson, the offensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons. Put down your comments and thoughts in the comments section below the video. What do you think of the firing of the great Mike Gundy, spectacular head coach for Oklahoma State? Do you agree with the decision? I think most people do, because there is Oklahoma State is struggling mightily. They did not win a Big 12 conference game last year. They're probably not going to win a game this year. So I think most people agree with the decision. Maybe not the timing, but the decision. And again, put down your comments and who do you think Oklahoma State should target to become their new head football coach? Until next time, from all of us at PATC to all of you, please you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.